Okay, we're going to do some complete factorization. So this is going to combine everything that we learned. I'm doing this cold turkey. I don't have the answers in front of me, so let's see how we do. So complete factorization means there's more than one thing that you have to do, and you have to analyze each problem yourself and see what you need to do. So I'm going to start with this one. It's number 2 on worksheet 7. And the first thing you always want to look for is a common monomial factor. And you can see there's an a here and an a cubed here, so we can take out an a before we start. There's an n and an n cubed, so we can take out an n. And we're going to get, remember, you have to leave a placeholder so that when we multiply it back through, we get what we started with. So we're going to get 1 minus a squared n squared. And you might be tempted to quit, but this, look at what you have left, and this is a difference of two squares. So we're going to get an, and that's 1 minus an, 1 plus an. These can get fun, because they can keep going and going and going, which I think is very interesting. Okay, let's look at this one. Yikes. We can take a 2 out. There's no variables we can take out, so we're just going to get b to the 4th minus 16x to the 4th, and that is a difference of two squares too. So you get 2 times b squared minus 4x to the square, x squared, b squared plus 4x squared, and this is a difference of two squares, so you can keep going. So you get 2, see they're perfect squares and it's a difference, so you get b plus 2x, b minus 2x. This is a sum of two squares, so you can't keep going, so you just get b squared plus 4x squared, and that's it. They're not hard, they're just, you have to keep looking to see if there's more you can do. Okay, let's look at this one. You can see there's a 3c in all of them, so you take out the 3c, and you're left with b squared minus d minus, oh great, 126. And, whoops, I forgot to take out the 3 out of it. That would make it easier, wouldn't it now? So 3 goes into 6, into 12, 4 times. 3 goes into 6, 2 times, so that's 42. Oh, that's a lot easier. So we get 3c, and then we get d minus 7, d plus 6, because 7 times 6 gives you 42, and outer and inner give you this negative. Worksheet 8 gets a lot harder. So let's look at some of these. Okay, complete factorization, so we want to take a 9 out of there. So we're going to get x cubed minus 8. This is a difference of two cubes, which we just did in the last worksheet. So you get x minus 2, x squared plus 2x plus 4. Using that formula, I just did it the quick way. U is x, b is 2. Here's another one. This one there's nothing you can take out. It's a difference of two squares. So we're going to get x squared minus 4, x squared plus 4, and this is the difference of two squares again, x minus 2, x plus 2, x squared plus 4. And that's it. Okay, grouping problems. We haven't done any of these as of right now, so we're going to do our first grouping problem. I didn't really leave us that many grouping problems to do. Hopefully I didn't even fit it in here. So grouping problems. You know that you need to group when you have more than 3 terms. So we have more than 3 terms. So you can start out by just grouping the first 2 together. We're going to have to do some more of these in class, I think. So you group the first 2 together and see if there's anything common that you can take out. I can take out a 2x out of this one, and I'm left with a plus b. I can take a 2y out of this one. This is an easy one. And if I take out a 2y, I'm left with an a plus b. When you group, if these two things in parentheses aren't the same, you most likely did something wrong. Now we have 2 terms. Terms are separated by plus and minus signs. Here's a term, here's a term. We look to see what's common in both of these terms. Well, there's actually 2 things common, but first thing we see is where there's an a plus b in both of these. So I can take out, I'm going to take these out, an a plus b, and I'm left with a 2x plus 2y. If I would FOIL this back in, I should get what I started with. The only thing is I can take a 2 out of this one, so it's going to be 2 times a plus b times x plus y. That's complete factorization. Each factor has to be factored completely. And we'll try some of those on your sheets in a minute. This last one is just the difference of 2 cubes. This is going to take a little bit of space. So this would be x squared, right? X squared. This is y squared. Because if we cubed it, we would get what's below it. So we just say u minus v, u squared, plus u times v, plus v squared would be y to the fourth. And the only thing left to do is this is the difference of 2 squared, so it's x minus y, x plus y, and then you just write all that other stuff down. There's nothing we can do with that one. Though we could possibly try. Maybe there is. X squared. Let's try. Right. Just think you're done. Let's just try it. X squared, y squared. Wow, this is really fun. Oh, it's not going to work. You can see why. I guess these are never factorable when you do the cubes. Alright. It would have been a 2. We would have needed a 2x squared y squared. So this is just going to be x to the fourth plus x squared plus y to the fourth. Okay, let's go and practice these.